Good morning, my dear friends. It's another one of these editions of It Is What It Is, brought to you by yours truly, May. And today, I'm going to talk about the term sizing up a fighter, sizing up someone. It's a term used in fights, whether it's in the ring or whether it's in the street, of sizing up somebody. People usually mean it's taller guy, shorter guy, bigger guy, thinner guy, weaker guy, stronger guy. No. It's looking into the vulnerabilities of somebody. Distance, are they protecting themselves and their hands are down here, and you can take advantage of that situation. All those things come into play. And I'm going to say this just because of where we're at in social media. I'm doing these videos and I'm covering these videos for educational purposes only. Okay? People send me videos from around the world. Some of them are on social media. Some of them, they'll send it to you, and then all of a sudden you see it on social media, regardless where it's at. And you start seeing that trend going. It just goes viral. But there's a couple of them that they send me in the last 2 weeks that I kind of set aside for this special topic. Sizing up somebody can mean distance. I know my distance of how I strike a bag hard, how I can strike somebody with all the power that I have. Usually it's done by individuals that have practiced one punch or one kick or a combination, and they know that combination to a point that they need the right distance for it to be executed properly. Usually you see this in a lot of street fighters, people that have been around. They'll practice throwing a right against a heavy bag over and over and over, and they know that proper distance, so they're going to try to get you in that distance. And the following 3 videos show exactly just that. The first one is a guy that is probably somewhere in Europe, in Germany probably, and this guy just comes up and kicks him. And the young kid is a street fighter, not going to let down. He's still in there. He throws a couple of punches and misses him, but he's waiting for the right moment, and especially takes advantage, and bingo, you have a knockout. And you'll see that right now. When you see this type of action, you see this action with people that have had some training, took it seriously, learning that particular thing. They might have not become world champions or regional champions or what have you, but they went in the training halls to train consistently and to become effective on certain things that they needed to accomplish in life, right? Like defense. That's basically what martial arts is. Very few people take it to the extremes and get the ranks and so on and so forth. The next 2, I'm going to show one outside a corner store, and basically one guy is on top of the step of the sidewalk of the entry of the store, and the other one is on the ground level, the parking lot. And you see the other guy, they're having words, and you see the guy in the parking lot understanding the distance that he needs to get for him to lay that right. Be careful out there, because you got people that are going to size you up, see how you're going to be, see how your position is going to be, and then they're going to they're going to attack you. So in a street situation, you have to be ready for everything. You can't just say, oh, this didn't happen in the dojo, in the training hall, in the gym. It's not supposed to be this way. Believe me, in the street, number one, there's no rules. So once you get to that level that a confrontation is going to happen, you yourself have to be ready for anything. Okay, I'm not trying to make you all be paranoid, but this is a prime example. Guy's just talking, the other guys, who knows what they're discussing. I can't hear it, or you can't know where, they didn't grab it on the video. But the guy in the parking lot sizes up the other one that's on the sidewalk, and then bingo, let's go with that right hand. And remember, a lot of people have a right hand. And what I'm talking about is that's the only punch that they practice. Or a left. They practice that one punch over and over and over on a bag, over and over and over. They know their distance. They know that they're going to hit. They've been doing it since they were 13. They had a bag hanging outside, or like I said, they went to a training hall somewhere. The next one's exactly the same thing. You have two guys in some gambling place, that's what it looks like, or some hotel, and one comes up, I'm not afraid of you, a bigger guy. The shorter guy starts sizing him up, starts moving into his advantage. And bingo, let's go that right, and down you go. Hopefully you all can understand what sizing somebody up means. And be careful, because you remember this. Altercations happen in a split second. They come fast. They're not prepared. You're not ready for it as per se. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be standing this way. I'm going to take them to the ground and pound." That's not going to happen. Listen, in a defensive situation, you do not dictate when you're going to block. You do not dictate when they're going to throw a kick. You do not dictate. So regardless of your training, the choice of defending yourself, okay, is yours. But when you need to defend yourself is not your choice. So I'll leave you with that. You all stay safe, be safe. Till next time, much peace. Keep sending them in.